Hello deep divers, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please like, comment, subscribe. If you are a returning sabby, hello diver. Oh guys, okay, we are continuing with this journey, guys. I am doing a thing. I am running two separate series concurrently, okay, but the participating group I think is gonna be a very short series. I think I have one more episode coming up for that group, and that will be the end. So we have now episode 1 of the participating group, we have episode 2 of the participating group, and we are pending episode 3 coming very soon. Okay, so with the other series that's happening, the aftermath, ne? So aftermath, guys, yeah, that's the one that I am assuming is going to be longer. Okay, so we are done with episode 1 of aftermath, and today, right now, we are doing episode 2, season 3, investigating Gogo Manzini Investments, The Aftermath. Okay, guys, so we are going down this rabbit hole about what has happened now to people who had invested with Gogo Manzini. Because now we've already established, people invested, Gogo died, people lost a lot. Okay, we have not even began to talk about how much people have lost. And so this is the story of how much have the people lost. What happened to the people after Gogo Manzini. Okay, guys. So currently, siphumile kwi-party planning group, and we will return to the party planning group, but phela iparty sifikile epartini. Nangoku le episode E1 that is coming from the party planning group is just like some videos from the party, so that you can see the things that happened there, so that you can hear some of the speeches that happened there. Okay, I was not there myself, but I paid for the party, so you know what I mean. So yes, that is the last episode 3 of the party planning group. Sivale into a party. But with that group, after the party was finished, that group continued. So again, it has become a different group. It's no longer the party planning group. I will return to talk about that group much later. We have our sights on Investigate Manzini, the group that has been created by Dineo, where she is collecting 350s. Okay, Dineo is collecting 350s from the investors. Uthi uDineo qashe iPI, uthi uDineo qashe igqitha. Uthi uDineo igqitha nePI xa sidibene yi-48k abo bantu bobabili. Ne? Okay, so ngoku uDineo uyile Sandton police station apho adibene khona nePI negqitha. uDineo uphindile futhi uthi iPI, andazi noba maybe ndiyagabatela, but I think in the episode that we did ikhona i-voice note apho ebesithi le PI libhukishe i-boardroom icimba sizaba baninzi, but andim nayo. Ne? It's important that you know that. I'm telling you that because it will be important in the future. In the future. Okay. So guys, let us continue. Simamele uba kwenzeka ntoni na egroupini Investigate Manzini, the group that was created by Dineo, and it's supposed to save the investors. Okay. Before we get into Dineo's group, I just want to play you a voice note, just a little reminder voice note. Okay,
bring it on, my sister. When you get here, I'll take you to the fridge. You'll see her. I just want you to come and see her from the fridge. Tell everyone who says this is a lie, please tell everyone to come. I don't mind taking you to her in the fridge, and then we'll talk afterwards. For you to threaten me on the phone is nothing. I've been threatened before. What you're doing is nothing. Come, I will show you her body, then we'll talk afterwards. Then that's when you'll say, I'm your husband, I'm the husband, I must be involved. That is when I'll tell you that, go fuck off, I'm not involved. I know nothing about investment. Do not involve me. Whoever saying "Hey, this is lies, this scams, please come here. I will take you to the fridge to see Gogo's body, and then we'll talk. Avia saw Gogo's body. She was there. So now, surprisingly, she knows nothing. It's fine. Please come and see Gogo's body. Hurry up.
Okay. So that hi guys, look good. So is that the same man that was saying Manzini Investment ninjani kanti? Ninjani nihluleka donatela umuntu oninika u50% nilele? Okay, let's carry on then and see what is going on. Okay, people are gathering evidence. Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna play this. I don't know what happened with these messages because I seem to have read messages, but the other ones that before. Okay, I'm trying to go down and see if I can find something worth noting. Okay. Okay, this is so strange. Sus. I'm gonna. Okay. What is going on, guys? We're having some technical difficulties over here. Okay. However, we are gonna get right on track very soon. I can guarantee it. So just look at my beautiful face for now. Yo, guys, this is a lot. Oh my goodness. Not you. Not you. Strange. Okay. I think I'm understanding. But no, this can't be. Okay. We are now at the point where people are saying, Dini, please can you come forward? We also would like to talk to the PA. We can even do a video call. Nah. There are some people that are questioning. This is so strange, guys. I feel like when I'm going down my chats here, I'm actually finding new chats at the bottom. So I hope that's not what's happening because that's annoying. 14, no, it's not. It's not. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm just driving us to a certain part. Okay, I don't want to read all these fluff messages that don't really mean much. You know, sometimes people are venting. Okay. So, come on. Okay, people are now sharing messages of Gogo asking them for money, ne? And it looks like everybody was being asked for money privately. Something according to of upper in time. only the last words was good. So this person responds to the message that the husband was good. And then this person says the husband was just rude. Was scammed. She was supposed to be honest with us. We are losing cars. 100% was introduced. Let the monthly limit, what. Still believe we will be paid. Probably tell me what's here. Like she will say, like we are from our she was people. The paid and unpaid, right? Okay. I am going to pivot right now and go straight to that WhatsApp group. This opinion really are because a lot is still happening in this particular WhatsApp group. But let's go to Dineo's WhatsApp group. Actually, on your kids, I will share this case number so that you can give your statement. So that everyone knows, even if they're just joining now, I believe they still have me. Just joining in. Some are still in church. Make sure we freeze that bank account. Okay. I don't know what happened. This is very strange. Because I'm obviously starting up. But I don't do it. But I thought when did you tell a guy instead. Now that you have shown me why this thing is coming to an end, I'm not going to investigate. Good morning, everyone. For easy administrative nightmare. Okay, let's carry on reading from the Investigate Manzini WhatsApp group, okay? So, a lot of people are asking questions about the PI, the attorney, the transparency, the who's about the 350, the company that the PI works for, etc., okay? And some people are like, guys, stop asking questions. You know, we want to carry on, we trust in him, we want to continue, okay? And somebody said people who question 350 payment now are going to distort the process. So somebody says, I would like to respectfully offer a different perspective on the matter at hand. It's important to acknowledge that some members may have recently joined the group and probably missed prior communication. I believe it would be beneficial if someone could provide a detailed explanation of the discussions that led to the figure of 350, as well as share specifics regarding the so-called PI. It's understandable for individuals to seek clarification. As the saying goes, once bitten, twice shy. I encourage us to approach this with transparency, as it will help foster trust amongst all members. Okay.
I don't know which length of years and then we can't all communicate to the attorney and the PI. So that's why they need to opinion. You guys can choose which abobani and appoint with the private investigator and the attorney. And then basically we all discuss with updates and but can be transparent. Like today I did say I'm done at the studio. Can we all do that? It can be anyone who knows which let's meet at Central Police Station, see a case with the PI and the attorney corner. Because the PI managed to book a boardroom for us, thinking unfortunately no one came. So what thankfully right now that no one came. Like yesterday I did, there was a Sanganini. This morning I did
At
check my
7:30.
live location, driving to the station, and no one seemed to come. And then manje sekukhulunywa mhlambe ngaleyo 350, and now people are coming forth, and maybe, I don't know, they are coming forth and they want transparency. But transparency, how, when people don't want to meet up? Yeah, I understand. But transparency can only be shared when people avail themselves.
Okay, guys, this is another thing that is a trend that I've seen happening with some people here. So I don't know what's going on with Dineo. So this is just me speculating. I'm just speculating, okay? I'm a human being. I'm allowed to speculate, make my own assumptions about things. I could be wrong. I'm not saying this is a fact. But there's people who are always proving things. You know what I mean? Like Brian had to take a camera as he was walking through that funeral parlor. Dineo had to share her live location. It was not enough for her to say, guys, I'm here at Sentin, who can join? She had to share her live location. Look, I'm really at Sentin. And this was before anybody was doubting anything about her. Okay. So people really want transparency. So somebody says, why don't you invite the PI and the attorney and let them join the group? And they can be admin. And then Dineo says something weird. I'm not a PI, nor am I an attorney. I am just like you guys. I'm also trying to retrieve my money. I don't know what he climbed up, you know. Okay. Somebody was like, let's do a call. And then Dineo says, I can't join calls. My phone is on 9% and I'm far from home. Okay. So, yeah, Dineo has a phone. That's technically interesting. Okay. I am trying to find any other text that actually I think I'm gonna stop this take because my man is here. Yes, love, I'm so full.
No.
Yes, love, I'm gonna open. Oh. Okay. Let me sit nicely. Okay, guys, let's carry on the Investigate Manzini WhatsApp group. Okay. So, guys, this group sometimes is filled with like a lot of banter, a lot of like jokey jokes. So somebody posts a screenshot, and the screenshot is hello unjani, afternoon Gogo, ngiyaphila. Athi Gogo ngiyaphila nami. Sakhuluma Gogo futhi. Money I invested will be out on Monday, ne? There are people giving me problems. Can you please borrow me 200k if you have? You will get it Monday. And Gogo emphasizes, if you have. And this person says, no, Gogo, I don't have at the moment. I just gave my sister yesterday, who is... okay, I'm not going to read the part. And then Gogo says, okay. It took me, Somebody says, my God, responding to this screenshot. Somebody says, has anyone else got this? People are still reacting to this. People are really, really like, somebody's like, what? Somebody says, sure. She once asked me, as I used to borrow people money, I told her I took it all and I invested the money and I'm no longer doing mashonisas. Jesus, I did not know it was the end of it. Guys, Gogo was borrowing money from people. Somebody also shares, do you have 200k in your account? This is a message apparently from Gogo. So guys, this is what these people are saying, okay? I have no way of verifying this information, but I mean, do I believe it? Yes. But am I saying it's a fact? No. But so far, this is what they are sharing, and I'm choosing to believe them because it's my opinion. Okay. So this person is saying, Gogo texted, do you have 200k in your account? You'll get it on Monday. This is a screenshot. And then this was like at 2 p.m. when Gogo sent this. I guess at 3, this person still had not responded, and so Gogo just sent a crying face. Sent crying faces, wrote Mara. And sent 4 crying faces. Okay. And this person actually who was asked for 200k is KPW. Okay. So she says, we were all asked money privately. Okay, guys. So now, I'm sorry, but I take issue with this a little bit. I'm just like, I mean, of course, I don't know the time frames, but if the time frames overlap of when Gogo was asking people for money and when people were also saying on the group that akumale nizoyiluza apa, telling us to relax and whatnot, that's hella sus, okay? That's hella sus. Yella sus at AF. Okay. Somebody says, yo, so she asked all the big money investors for money. Somebody's like, guys, is this some sort of AI editing? Because I'm this person can't believe it. Can't believe that Gogo was busy asking people for money. So now, interesting, so there was somebody who posted that initial screenshot where Gogo was saying, do you have money? If you have, etc., etc. And then there's KPW, who is also posting a screenshot. Ulira uti the fact that you kept quiet. Uyakhala ucho kulo mnyino kuqala. But it does not say the same to her friend. I guess because her friend told her behind closed doors, maybe. But that's still the same. Maybe this guy also told a friend. Maybe this person but I just found it like weird that you are telling this guy that he was quiet, but umngani wakho yena umyekile. Kodwa naye bekathulile naye akasitsheli ukuthi uthole 200k. Okay. Okay. You're another person. Do you have 200k in your account? You'll get it Monday. Guys. Guys. Okay, so somebody says the same person who said 200k was cents, she spends 30k on her kids' clothes. Yeah, ne? Yeah. Yeah, people are just goofing and gagging right now. And okay, so this is another one. So Gogo sends this person a message and says, do you have money to lend someone? And this person says, who? How much are we talking? And Gogo says, my other client, he is in business. 20k, he will pay with interest on Friday. Mina, I'm not allowed to borrow anyone money. I guess the closing doesn't allow her. I'm just guessing. She doesn't say why she's not allowed. And so this person says, oh, okay, I don't know. That was so good. Oh, this person says, unfortunately, I don't have at the moment. I just bought stock on Wednesday. And then Gogo, knowing very well she's the one who wanted 20k for herself, says, okay, I'm jealous, sweetie. Knowing very well, but 20k ebeyifunela yena. Okay. Let's carry on. Hi, son. Okay. So there's also an argument around guys, when the PI and the lawyer are fighting for us, we must be very specific. Are we fighting for what we invested, or are we fighting for what we had hoped we are gonna get? I'm like, what a non, honest to God, what a non-conversation. Because hey, okay, anyway, let's play this here.
I don't think anyone in the group is expecting to get the money that was supposed to be a payout. It's just that thing or for example, on the spreadsheet, when we this morning had decided what we want to do is spreadsheet, it's because not everyone is on the group. We are about 300 and something people Gogo Manzini group, right? But APA was just 96 people. So the spreadsheet was just to give us, but from Kweza payments, not the payouts,
Okay.
just to give us an estimate, like a tangible or estimate amount that we can say, this is how much we are expecting, because we have been investing this much every day. You understand? And then if proof of payments was to follow after the spreadsheets. We didn't say we want payouts. That's unrealistic. As now we just invest this much and bring back this much. No, he will not. Yo, I'm tired. I think I'm only also seeing these messages, so they're just driving me crazy. So just go back to the messages, see what has been our conversation on the group. It was that we just gather information, and the spreadsheets was just to get an estimate amount each day that we are sending to Gogo.
Okay. So that debate is happening. Whatever. Now, Lyra says admins, can Avia be removed with immediate effect? Apparently Avia, the assistant, is now part of the people that lost money. Ne? But that's a story for another day. Okay. And so KPW is defending Avia, is saying Avia also lost money, and Lyra is not having it, saying Avia cannot be trusted. Okay.
Molweni grouping ye-investigation. Guys, indaba ka-Avia ndiyimamele. Mna ndicabanga ukuthi u-Avia angangakhitshwa egroupini if uza neproof ethi, guys, nam ndiyakolotwa i-investment, nansi iproof endinayo. Kulapho ke ngoku angangarimuvwa khona, but if akuna proof azanayo, ayikho enye indlela yoba makangarimuvwa kule group. So please, Avia, if usafuna uba ipart yale investigation, makasubmit into ethi uyakolotwa naye njengabantu bonke.
Okay. KBW is insisting, can we just not remove her? So somebody responds, Avia may have lost money, but she knows exactly what was happening with our monies and why the backlog started. She was paying us and taking our monies too. She knows everything. That Brian said the same thing too. She is not innocent.
I don't know, it's my opinion. Adding Avia on the scope, guys. Remember, you are planning a strategy to 20 months to back. Adding Avia, according to my opinion, anyone can oppose it, it's fine. Kodwa nazo ukuthi umkhulu uBrian uzoba azi yonke into kusuka nokuhlala ukuthi what is the step forward, what is the step now, is starter, what is happening. So be as yonke into. It's my opinion.
That's what this lady says, and she says it's her opinion. So much as it is my opinion that I'm siding with her. Okay.
Guys, I think let's go with those who want to go. So those who left behind, so I think they know their reason. So let's go with a person who said, no, I'm willing to get my money back. I'll try to fight my money back. So we don't know. So we mustn't worry. I don't think it's important now to worry with someone who's not here, why is not here. So I don't know, because I think let's go with those who are willing to go. Oh, the time investment was on. Hence before the time investment was running so smooth, we're having a lot of spies. They were spying people to go, but they got what at the end of the day? They got what? Nothing. They're also crying like us. So to me, who's telling who's not is not a problem, because definitely what I know, you won't get a thing. That's all.
Yeah. Okay. Guys, right now I'm looking at another funny screenshot. Uchi Gogo, do you have 7,000 in your account? If yes, please send me. I'll send it back, Ngoms. Okay. I sent in a voice note, it's a 6-second voice note. Akhawuleze aphendule guys lo muntu athi ewe mama ndiyifake kuCapitec wakho. Yeah, no. Sana, it's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. This is unbelievable, guys. And I know that everybody deserves a friend. Okay, but yeah, if you surround yourself with this type of people, guys, with such a conniving, weird character, and you consider yourself to be a good judge of character, are you a good judge of character? Make me numb, Nelson. Somebody's posting another one. I need a loan. I want to sort some people out while waiting for my investments to clear. Bang, Bora. Atilona, how much? Atilona, how much can you spend, Darcy? I'm working with dogs up. And you my dogs. Okay. Let's see. Ish. Somebody said, yo, sazisadlalwa ingane yaka 86. You know, Gogo was born in 1986. And they were really played. Powerful. Almost all of us. That's true. That is true. Okay, so somebody... oh my god. So when Gogo went overseas to get her 600k surgeries, she was then wearing a hijab and was covered from head to toe, but just the eyes were open, and presumably she was doing this because her face hadn't healed, etc. So people are now thinking that, oh Gogo, since people in this group at this current moment, the 8th of June, people in this group are still under the belief that Gogo might be alive somewhere. So, but she's busy wearing a hijab. She's probably dressed, covered up from head to toe, and and people are none the wiser. thing that has been happening here. People have been using their connections to track down some of the assets. And the thing that is a trend is finding out that some of Gogo's vehicles are just rentals. This person was telling us over and over, you're going to cash, this. I think the car that was discovered to be her own car, allegedly, okay, this is just something I saw somewhere, is that ila Benz inde abayakhe ke leya imoto, and then une-Range Rover ugogo engathi ne-Range Rover engathi yakhe nenye imoto yesithathu ingathi zi-3 ezizezakhe but ezinye zii-rentals. La BM kuthiwa ivezile yayiqhutywa ngumyeni wakhe engathi i-rental nayo. Okay, so people are like shocked at how many of like his assets are actually really not his own. Even some properties, somebody says she couldn't even buy her own cars with the money she scammed us. Even those houses are not hers. But she said all is paid up. That's why she could afford luxuries like plastic surgeries in Turkey, and that's what she said. Somebody said rich people don't talk too much. Remember, she posted a video going to her cars asking that, asking that rabaki, but I don't know what that means. Which car are we using? Actually, where is that project of a 5-star hotel she was busy with? I'm sure that it was a lie, darling. Yo, actually, never trust sangomas on TikTok and YouTube. They are the all same WhatsApp group. This is the guy that was collecting money for the phone. Yo, guys, people did a lot for this person. Actually, she doesn't have a house, so a hotel call. Somebody says, what about the Senton house, guys? And the stand she says she bought on the new developments in Senton. Guys, interesting thing about that Senton house. So, once upon a time, okay, a little detective went on the internet armed with a picture of Gogo Manzini's house, only to find a very similar looking house in the very same area being sold for 3.3 million. And this was way before even Gogo passed on. As you know, guys, I started recording this series before Gogo passed. I released this series before Gogo passed. For those people who might be mistaken, for people who are saying I'm using the death of a person, the series was always gonna come and it's gonna continue, whether some people like it or not. Okay, let's continue.
Seriously.
Okay, the person who just said that also wrote, we were buried alive, guys. Ish. Somebody says, guys, it's unbelievable. I didn't think after all those good promises really we can end up in tears like this. That's why they say easy come, easy go. That's a lesson for all of us, sister. Same person says the vibes we're dreaming of our bright future. Even if you don't have a cent in your wallet, as long as you invested. Every day we are pretending to be okay, especially to people we work with. I hate even the day I saw this YouTube channel. I didn't know I'm taking the bread from my kids through it in the dust with my hands. After that, she has the nerve to ask us individually more money privately. We were scared even to talk about this, hoping one day we'll get our money back. And anyway,
problem, she separated us. She knowingly ukuthi once wajela umuntu angithi kwathina besingathembani. So you tell someone with Taibo guys, 1, 2, 3 is happening. Uzokuthutha kusekuyena. From there you are removed from the group, you don't even get your money.
Somebody says the way she's so broke, that's why she decided to say she's dead, but she's got snakes, but she owns nothing. Yeah, try this. I want someone to be rich, but okay. Somebody says there were too many red flags and we ignored them. The first red flag was the long weekend where the backlog started. That was too late, my sister. The red flag number 1 was when she just looked so greedy. And she kept saying she's rich, but she was greedy. That was the thing. Like, guys, I'm telling you, my partner and I, we had these conversations over and over at my house. You know, we would look at the WhatsApp group. I would say to myself, are these people punking her? Because I hope they are. Like, for real, whenever I would read some of the messages, I was hoping that people are just stroking her ego because clearly she wants her ego to be stroked. And I want to be clear, there was a time when I really liked this person. My problem is that I have a soft spot for the gays. So I just really love gay people, and it's my, you know, I mean, they are very lovable. So, but yes, and you know what, like, men are trash, so it's better if they're gay. Okay, jokes aside, guys. But at first I really liked her, but then I started not to like her. I was like, you're not a very nice person, so I'm just gonna take your money, but I don't like you. That was the feeling going forward. And every time when I would be like, yo, I hope these people are just playing her. But it looks like a lot of people were not playing her. Okay, so the red flag was when she was so greedy. She was always trying to grab any money that she could grab, but she claims to be very, very rich. Une 1.5 million easy.
Yes, people, you know, let me tell you something. Remember when we started this thing, there are rituals I introduced to Gogo. Those rituals for secret society, you pay 8,000 rand, then you give 8,000 rand. There's one that you have, they are going where they will pay 25,000 January. People, they were scared to talk about those things. They paid those 25,000 all to find that the rituals didn't happen. Even the money part, because me, the money part is from my own pocket.
She does not even have the decency to do a fake ritual. She's just like, I'll take your money, I'll never do a ritual. I'll take your money, I'll never do that thing. She's not even gonna pretend and lie to you, know. She's like, nah, none of that.
Because from there, I didn't get any payment from my own pocket because of Miss Harazana Zodwa. I've paid from my own pocket. Yes, guys, winning team. Leo Mike is from our own pocket because whatever we're getting, we simply move as it is. Whatever we're getting, we simply move from as it is. So guys, a lot of money, a lot of money. I'm trying to speed, so I didn't know, guys. No, guys, no. I got dice whatever as a dice and cheap blue like. Because when I shoot every day, my beggar, now it's time to feed it. We feel it. We feel Brian Malit. We ask Malit to put it. No. I got 10 years as a 10 years and 3 plus in the Bashala Glon.
Okay. So somebody says, did anyone join the long-term investment? Talking about the investments that she started introducing, like give 500k, take it out in 3 months, give us one. Guys, this lady had the decency to say give us 110,000 rand, and in 3 months it will be 900k. 900 and something k, close to 1 million. Yeah. And then somebody's responding that they did join the long-term investment. This person says, yes, I did. Guys, I'm completely wiped out. Sure. Okay. Somebody says, I'm also wiped out. I can't even pay my policies. I can't pay any of my monthly debts. Now I have additional debt as I took a loan. I just want to sleep and wake up when all is done. Somebody says, may her soul rest in peace, but I don't know how. She wounded us so deeply. Okay. Okay. So then there's this weird thing that was happening where on the Investigate Manzini group, Avia started adding people, guys. From the day that Gogo died and days following. Just like, what is going on? Okay, but we'll find out about it later. People are posting, there's a picture of Gogo and Brian in front of this house that costs 11 million that they said they bought. Guys, I tried so hard months ago. So this house, I was just giving them the benefit of the doubt, but for several months, it was just on offer to purchase made. And I was like, why isn't this still closing? Because they already showed us the contracts. They already had flowers and champagne in front of the building, all of these things. And I even saw the realtor, the actual realtor, in their comment section of that picture saying to them, congratulations, you too. But I guess there was a hopeful congratulations that they were gonna finish the sale. Because guys, like offer to purchase land, offer to purchase made. I won't pretend I know anything about like purchasing houses, but okay, in like urban areas or whatever. But interesting, because as sold. I know that buying a house can take some time. I know that the process can take weeks or even months. So, okay, somebody posted a screenshot of Gogo. Okay, so this person was demanding money from Gogo, saying that Gogo owes her 122 rand. And this person says, remember you advised us to go to the banks. I went and I need to pay back. Please send me my balance. You have my details. And then Gogo says, going to the banks was a joke I was making. No. It never felt like a joke. And she was making the joke over and over. So, is it really still a joke, guys? Is it really still a joke in that situation? Whereby, investment that will never end, that is a sure thing, that is absolutely guaranteed. So then, why would that be a joke? If it's true that this is a sure thing, why is it a joke that I could go to the bank, take out a loan, use it to invest, and then pay back that loan and then make a bit of cash on the side? It's not a joke, unless the investment is a joke. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, messages from Dineo.
Yes, hello my sister, how are you? All right. Ngicela ukuthi utshele bonke labantu abakhathazekile abalimele emoyeni ngemali zabo ezingaka ezihambile. Ababe patient, still I'm waiting for payment. Benze that payment to open my file. After that, ngikwazi ukusukuma ngilandele udaba lwabo. Number one, into engidinga kubona, I need ama statement wabo abizwa kuthiwa i-1-to-1 statement okumele asubmithwe kimi ngiwathathe sihlale phansi ngithatha ama statement abo abaseduzana around Gauteng, Pitori, Limpopo, please bekumele sibonane nihlale phansi kwenze